Hello. Okay, if you guys thought I would ever be serious, you got another thing coming. All right, this next problem is going to be same thing that we have done before, but every time now I'm going to ask you guys to hit the pause button, and when I ask you to hit the pause, I want you to predict what you think the next step is going to be. So this is going to be kind of that lesson where I want you to attempt each line by itself, okay? So the first thing that I want you to do is take notice here. We have 2/5 x plus 1 equals 3 plus 3/10 x, okay? And what I want you to do right now is I want you to take a moment and I want you to look at this problem and I want you to think, okay, what is the least common denominator that I'm going to use in order to clear out these two rational numbers? So go ahead and hit pause now and figure out what it's going to be. And hopefully you have decided that the least common denominator of 5 and 10 is going to be 10. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and multiply both sides by 10 to go ahead and clear out these rational numbers. So what I want you to do is, now that you have this line, I want you to go ahead and hit pause again, and I want you to write down what is the next line going to be. And hopefully you have written down when we multiply our 10 through everything, you have 10 times 2/5, which I'll put it off to the side over here, 10 times 2 over 5. Remember, this is 10 over 1. Multiply across, you get 20 over 5, and hopefully you're thinking 20 divided by 5. Oh, that's 4. So we have 4x plus, and then don't forget our 10 times 1, which then gives us 10, equals, and then we have our 10 times 3, which gives us 30, plus, and we have our 10 times 3/10, and then once again, I'll do that up over here. We have 10 times 3/10. Multiply that across, you get 30 over 10, and 30 over 10 you should know is the same as 3, but plus our variable, so we have 3x. Okay, what I want you to do now is I want you to go ahead and hit pause, and I want you to go ahead and fill in the next few lines, and if you're feeling risky enough, feel free, once you're at this point, to go ahead and solve the problem all the way through. So what you should be doing on this problem is you have 30 plus 3x minus 3x. I want to move this 3x over here because it's going to still help everything stay positive. If you were to have 4x and move it over here, that would be fine, but you would end up with a negative x, so it's going to cause a little bit more work. So we have 4x minus, and then this is our 3x that we're bringing over, plus 10. And that is then going to give us x plus 10 on this side equals, our 3x's cancel out here because 3x minus 3x is 0x, which is 0, equals 30. Now, once you are at this line, we have x plus 10. I'll go ahead and zoom in a little bit for you guys. We have x plus 10. In order to get rid of this 10, we need to perform the inverse, which is minus 10. And then we have minus 10 as well. 10 minus 10, as you know, is 0, so we're left with x equals 30 minus 10 gives me 20. Now remember, feel free to go back at any point in time and rewind any particular problem to see what it is that you may be making a mistake in.